Hello again guys, it's Echo J here, back with another video. This is what if Goku was trained and raised by the Grand Priest. So this is a continuation of the part I'd left out. So I wanted to make it a movie, but I was pretty tired, and I'm tired pretty much, because I'm recording this the same day. So let's continue on where we left off. So as I was saying, people in Goku's harem are Vados and Caulifla. So we currently see Goku, who is in Universe 6 pretty much, is visiting, his girlfriends, which are, Vados. As he's talking to Vados right now. So Goku then says, "Oh, hey there, Vados." His Vados then say, "Oh, hello there, Goku." As she rushes up to him, as she then hugs Goku, pretty much. As Goku then smiles at her and then says, "Oh, so how have you been, Vados?" As Goku then says, Vados then says, "Oh, I have been the same, Goku. Nothing interesting has been going on. Just been taking, Lord Champa around, as he's eating his food. I try to tell him to exercise, but he doesn't exercise that much, and I fear that he might die, even though he's a semi-immortal, but I fear that he might actually die because, for not exercising and, all the fats are gonna kill him," she says, in a sad mood. Which Goku, is a bit pissed about, He then says, "Okay, don't worry, I'll have a chat with them." Which he then says, "Really, Goku?" As Goku then says, "Yeah, I'll have a chat with them." So, Goku and her, continue their talk as then Goku then says, how about, we head over, to like one of these inhabited planets and, get a hotel. Which, she then nods as they head over, to one of these planets, which has, a big city, as Goku, then like rents a hotel room, as, she and Goku then head inside. When she heads inside, Goku and her, have a bit of, bed sparring, pretty much, which, or just say they let out some steam because like what's been going on. So yeah, they let out some steam. So Vados is pretty much okay with Goku dating other people, since she knows that those other people eventually gonna pass away, but she's gonna remain with Goku. So yeah, Goku might as well have his fun. So Goku then says, "Oh, okay, Vados, I'll have to see you later." As Vados then nods her head as she heads back to Champa. Goku then heads over to planet Sadala, where the Saiyans are. As he arrives there, he then sees Ken Caulifla fighting. Kale is currently, in Kale, yeah, Kale is currently, in a legendary Super Saiyan, and Caulifla is currently in Super Saiyan 2. They're fighting the both of them. They're pretty much a bit meshed right now, but when they see Goku, they power down and rush over to him. Kale, then jumps on Goku and says, "Oh, there, Goku, how have you been?" Which Goku then says, "Oh, I've been fine. It seems like you're training to get stronger," he says. As Kale and Caulifla then nod their heads saying, "Yeah, we're growing, Goku." Which Goku then smiles to him and says, that's very nice." So, though from back, to planet Earth, Beerus, still heads over to planet Earth, where he gets invited, in by Lord Beerus, because he may had met Beerus, when he was younger. He had seen Beerus and what Beerus did to his father, so he pretty much, like showed Beerus a lot of respect. Since I doubt that Vegeta would pretty much save Majin Buu, so Lord Beerus will still have that pudding. So when Lord Beerus asked about the Super Saiyan God, Vegeta asked the Dragon Balls, which Dragon Balls then explained the Saiyan ceremony. So Vegeta still does the ceremony in Goku's place since Goku is not there. So after Vegeta doing the ceremony, he and Lord Beerus then begin to fight, as it goes pretty much the same as in Goku's fight, but Vegeta, since he's like the Prince of Four Saiyans, he's pretty much stronger, he doesn't like drop out of his Super Saiyan God pretty much. He like almost beats Beerus. Almost. But he got knocked out because of the fatigue. So Beerus seeing this and says, he would make an excellent replacement. He then tells Whis that this one will make a very excellent replacement, he says. Which nods their head and says, which nods his head, not her, fuck. So, after their fight, Vegeta wakes up and says, "So I lost." Which person says, "Yes, you have sinned, but I'm not going to destroy, this planet. There's a lot of good food here. So what I'm going to do is you're going to be trained by Whis to become the next god of destruction for Universe 7. Which, Vegeta is shocked at this, but he then agrees, since, it's okay. So, after doing this, Vegeta then tells his wives, Chi Chi and Bulma, that he's gonna be heading out to train, with Whis for a while. Which not their head and tell him to keep himself safe. So Vegeta then heads off into the planet Paris, where he gets his training from Whis. He then, unlocks his Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Super Saiyan Blue 2, pretty much, or in Blue 3. So, because I think he might do it, because Vegeta is pretty much powerful as well, and he's like a pure-blooded Saiyan, not low class. He's like high class Saiyan. So continuing with the story, Frieza still comes back as he's revived back from the dead, thanks to the Pilaf's gang, getting that Dragon Balls taken. So they revive him, King of Frieza. So when Frieza gets revived, he's then put into his into like the rehabilitation chamber, where they reboot him back. It takes a few hours as technology has moved, so it takes a few hours as the Frieza comes out. So Frieza seeing as he remembers his defeat, he then swears that he's going to defeat the Saint Goku. So he then starts to push himself to train harder and harder so he can become stronger. So back to Goku on Planet Sadala. Goku right now, he's talking to Kaba. As Kaba is not telling Goku like how he's here to transform into a Super Saiyan, because he's not sure what the power might do. So Goku then tells him to power up and transform. As Kaba then does it, as Kaba transformed, he almost goes a bit berserk, but Goku manages to stop him. As then says, you must control your power, Kaba, otherwise you go berserk and hurt your comrades. He says, which Kaba nods his head as he thanks for the advice. So Goku, then gets an alert that he's being summoned by the Grand Priest. As Goku then Kai Kai's to the Grand Priest, since he learned this from the Kai. As and then Kai Kai stays and says, "Oh my, hello Grand Priest." As he bows his head in respect. With the Grand Priest, bows his head and says, "Oh hello Goku. Goku, we have a new mission for you. It seems that Lord Frieza was revived. So you have to go to where he is. I think he's currently on planet Earth. You have to go on planet Earth and eliminate him, erase him from the very existence of time and space. Like the Grand Priest says, which Goku then accepts the mission as he then heads out. So when Goku heads out, he then sees like Frieza's ship in the atmosphere. As there's towards a key blaster destroying the ship. He then heads over down to see like Frieza there. Frieza is currently fighting Gohan. He's currently fighting Gohan and Trunks, pretty much, but he's actually winning. Which Goku surprises Goku and says, maybe he's gotten stronger. So Goku then rushes over to where Frieza is as he punched Frieza, sending Frieza flying a bit into the woods. Goku then heads over, sends something like akin to a sense of being to, these two Saiyans as they get healed immediately and they head off. Vegeta, still gets summoned by, Bulma, because Bulma, uses like the ice cream sundae to bribe, Beerus and Whis, which they agreed to send Vegeta down there. So Vegeta arrives to see that the threat is being taken care of, who is currently that Naruto is fighting Lord Frieza, and it actually looks like he's actually winning. So in the end of the fight, Goku goes into his Super Saiyan 4, which I might show you later on in the series, which is pretty much strong, is very strong, and then he's in that form. So Goku then goes out to Super Saiyan 3 or 4, between those two, I don't know what I said. I think it's Super Saiyan 4, where he begins to beat the shit out of Frieza. He then decks Frieza into the stomach, sending Frieza flying. His Frieza then gets slammed into a mountain. Frieza now tries to recover as he powers up more, as he then goes into his platinum form, where Frieza, not wasting time, shoots his death beams at Goku. Goku dodges all of these, like the classic anime protagonist. As he then rushes over to where Frieza is, he then chops off his tail, and then tells Frieza that you have to be erased from this entire universe. Bye bye, he says as he erased Frieza. As Frieza then gets erased completely. So Bay and the other remaining Frieza force are shocked by this. It was their second attempt to bring back their emperor, but he's dead right now. So and seeing of no sense of living, they then just compete Shumpuk, because they didn't want to face the consequences of them, since they were with Frieza. So they committed the Shumpuk, which basically means suicide, I think. Because that's what from what I read. Don't ask me where I read it, guys, but yeah, I read it. So pretty much Frieza is dead, or is erased from the very essence of the universe. Vegeta goes back, to Beerus's plan to continue his training. So, Beerus and Champa still after a little scuffle, which, more forces them, the both of them, to fight. As, they then bring a team of their own. You know, at the time, in a way, Grand Zeno appears, Goku also appears with him, as, Goku looks around and says, it seems there was a tournament. That would have been fun. Which, Grand Zeno knows and says, it seems they had a tournament and did not invite me. So, inwardly, the Grand Zeno is a bit pissed, and, the gods are nervous that, you might actually, like, go bye-bye all these people, erase them from a fair existence itself. So, but, Grand Zeno doesn't do that. He still, is friendly, as he then tells them, like, who he is, and, which, they're all shocked and surprised, but they don't doubt him, because, pretty much they sense a bit of his power, which is threatening enough, so they don't even test him. So, after all this, they then head back, with Goku, and Grand Zeno heading back. Grand Zeno then tells the Grand Priest that he wants to have a tournament of his own. He wants to see, how strong people can get, what the mortal power level in his, multiverse is like, how different, people have different techniques. He wants to see all of that, like, he wants to enjoy himself, pretty much. So, they pretty much not restrict Grand Zeno to his wish, as, the Grand Priest then tells Grand Zeno that he needs to make some preparations for this tournament. So guys, I'm gonna leave off this video. The next part is gonna be pretty much the last part, the Tournament of Power. So I hope you like and subscribe to the channel. Peace out, guys.